Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're hopping into the next episode of The 100. This is season number 2, episode number 11, titled Coup de Grace. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it because that's the name of a wrestling move as well. I'm pretty sure I've heard the term. And I know it doesn't sound like Coup de Grace. That does not sound right. So Coup de Grace. Last episode on The 100, I almost said community, but last episode on The 100, King Kong is apparently on Earth, and he's an enraged gorilla, and he kills everything. I thought that was a neat set piece, having Clark and Lexa evade Kong through the zoo enclosure. I thought it was a little weird how this. I mean, naturally, gorillas are just big, massive creatures that you just don't want to cross. That's why they always say, like, you ever cross one in the wild, you're not supposed to look them in the eyes. You're not supposed to show any teeth or anything like that. Otherwise, they're gonna feel like it's a sign of, oh, what? You want to go? You want to challenge me? Let's go. And guarantee you, a gorilla will fuck you up. Which is why I watch a lot of nature stuff, and it just felt weird seeing like everybody else surrounding Lexa and Clark be completely destroyed. Like Bird, she got her arm ripped off. I don't know what else happened to her. Like how did that happen? Did Kong grab her and rip her arm off and she somehow got away? Like what? So and then the other guy that was with some nameless grounder was just mercifully, not mercifully, was like mercilessly destroyed when the thing pounced on him, just beating him. And I'm just like, holy fuck. And then of course Clark and Lexa, they survive because whatever. But they outsmarted Kong. They did the whole whoop whoop. Ran they ran out as soon as he ran into the cage. They locked him in. And we're gonna see what happens with that. Um, at camp, Murphy and Jaha are definitely a thing. They have their own group of survivors and they're headed towards the City of Light. So that's interesting also. So we have that storyline with Clark and Lexa. They're trying to get, their whole plan with Mount Weather and whatever. They realize at the end that they have some people on the inside and they have an army on the inside. All they have to do is just, let them all out and let them go to town on the Mount Weather people, which I do feel bad for, just because the evil scientists at the top of the tower, they're the ones really like causing all the trouble, but the innocent civilians, I'm assuming they're innocent because they haven't done anything to prove otherwise. So naturally, I'm just going to assume that they're innocent until proven guilty, right? I don't think they're going to deserve what's about to happen unless you somehow take them in or something. I don't know what's about to happen with that storyline, but it's getting very interesting. The Lincoln and Bellamy stuff is the Bellamy and Lincoln stuff is okay. I'm definitely interested to see how Bellamy gets out of this. But Lincoln, I don't know. I know I haven't been like the biggest fan of Lincoln as a character, but I feel like now they're kind of like circling back to where I was kind of confused. Not really confused, but kind of like was lacking interest where he was when he was first taken as part of the Cerberus project. They did kind of describe what that was all about in the last episode, through dialogue and exposition and stuff like that. So you have a better understanding of that. So that's definitely a thing. Lincoln took the red stuff again, so I don't know if he's going to survive it this time. If he does, then it doesn't really. Then there's no stakes, I guess, because how can he come back from it twice? You know what I'm saying? Because if he comes back from it again, then I'm probably going to be annoyed. I'm not going to lie. Like it feels like Lincoln at this point needs to be sacrificed because I feel like his storyline, it's already you've gotten enough out of it. You've milked it. You know what I'm saying? You've milked it, and there's nothing else. There ain't nothing else. I feel like there ain't nothing else you can do with Lincoln, to be honest. And speaking of characters, so some people were upset that I didn't pick up on this Harper character at first. And here's the thing. When I am what I look for in a character is this. I pose a challenge to you guys who are offended or confused or kind of irritated that I didn't give proper due to Harper as a character. Here's the thing. If you can't describe a character without saying what they look like, what they wore, or what their whole role was in the story, then there is no character. Like, if you were to compare Harper to someone like Murphy, Murphy has a character. Harper does not have a character. Like, do I have to explain why one is a non-entity and one is a character? With Murphy, he's been wronged, he's lost, he's desperate, and he's looking for a purpose. You know what I mean? And we're sympathetic towards him because he was wrongfully accused. He was about to die, and we want to see him grow and change as a character. And with him and Jaha now being together, he kind of finds that new fatherly figure role model, and now he found himself a purpose. That is a character. Harper, she's girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to I'm not trying to be like a dick or anything like that. I'm just saying there is a big difference between a character and furniture. Harper is furniture. Unless you can somehow just describe in the comments what I'm missing about Harper's radiating personality, because she has no personality. She has no character. And if I have to start making a point by just referring to her as girl, because she's a non-character, a non-personality, a she has no distinctive personality. Like, what? Why even name her if she has no character? But I'm just gonna leave it there. I know I've been rambling on a lot, but I just want to pose that exercise for you guys, because it's easy. Grab your favorite character from 100. You can easily describe them. If you can talk about them to your friends as if, they've never seen the 100 before, but you can explain who this character is and why you like them, that's a character. Harper? Crickets. Chirp, 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 chirp. I don't know. What? She's girl. You know what I mean? So let's hop into this episode. I know I've been talking a lot, but all right, here we go, guys. But before I hop in, I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to watch this episode with me in its entirety, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. That being said, let's stop talking. Let's hop into this episode and have a good time and talk about it immediately afterwards. All right, guys, here we go. Okay, we're back here. Finally.
He's been missing for 2 days.
Right. Harper, right.
Check the harvest chamber last night.
So check it again.
Who the hell? Is that a character too, guys? Some big introduction to some guy who's about to have his big break in the story.
We'll check again. You have to look like there's nothing wrong.
I hope Maya doesn't screw us over in the end. I think she's genuine, but you don't know. Like, there could be a twist that the writers could pull out of their ass and be like, yep, they're all bad, I don't know if I'd like that, but we'll see.
Time to do something stupid.
Naturally.
Target acquired. The riders from DC got here fast.
Oh, I could make that shot.
Nah, wait, do they know that they're there? I would not drink that.
You need to drink too.
What? You guys are survivors and you're just drinking out of ponds like that without filtering the water? Huh?
We shouldn't have stopped. Mount up, Clark. Mom, I need to get back to that radio to see if Bellamy's made contact.
I know you don't think you need my protection anymore, but you do.
Crosswind. 5 knots.
Ooh! Oh, really?
No! Her kill.
Nice. I mean, that's all you have to do is just break their suits. And they're a bunch of bitch boys. Literally.
Octavia! No! He's from Mount Weather. We need to keep him alive. We've got to get him back to camp. What is that? Clark! You and Lexton were the targets.
I like how Octavia sounds more... How did they get that picture? That was like a screenshot from the episode. How did they get that picture? But like I was saying, I like how Octavia's sounding more and more like the Grounders. Like that savage noise, like, Clark. You know what I'm saying? That kind of scratchy voice. Animalistic, I should say. Yeah, okay.
We're not enemies anymore.
Uh-oh, is she a character now? I mean, she's more interesting than Harper, I'll say that much.
Can we talk?
What's on your mind, son?
Oh, you're gonna get caught or arrested or something.
2 of them are missing. One of them is Monty. Tell me where they are.
Your approach is to accuse the president?
Excuse me?
You lied about there not being any survivors from the art.
Okay, I wouldn't do this.
About my accident?
Unless there's a plan on the back end of this, like you want his reaction or something.
You're right. I did lie to you about Clark and about what happened to Maya. I'm trying to protect you, Jasper, all of you.
Where are they? Where the hell is Monty?
Oh, shit!
This is not a toy.
Oh my god, Jasper. Ugh.
Yes, sir.
Could you please find out where Dr. Singh and my son are at the moment? Let's take
Interesting.
Anything from Bellamy?
No.
Then
Oh, Raven, I forgot about you.
Octavia just took my place, so how about you back off?
Well, how can we treat a guy if we can't touch him?
I can rig up some scrubbers in an airlock. Give me 20 minutes. Come on, fight! He's gone.
You can't play. Stay or die. A killer lives while a warrior dies. This is your way.
He can help us beat Mount Weather.
Then let me make him talk.
We're not torturing him.
Clark's right. He might just talk because we saved his life.
And he might not.
He's gonna need a transfusion with our blood.
I'll type him as soon as we can take off that suit.
I'll be in engineering waiting for Bellamy to radio. Let me know when he wakes up.
Yeah, this one will do.
That's so shitty.
We got us a live one.
So she is going to be a character because Bellamy literally risked himself for her. You're about to get in trouble, aren't you? Don't you think you should have like scrubs on or something? Just make it seem like you're supposed to be here. That you're not out of place. Like this. What are you doing in here?
Sergeant Lovejoy, hi.
Just done an hour early.
You really need Thorpe now, huh? You know, I think he said something about going to the mess hall.
Thanks.
No radio to like be like, yo, Thorpe, you in the mess hall? They got cameras. What was that? Adrenaline? But you don't shoot adrenaline in the leg, do you?
You're from the Ark, aren't you? Do you know Jasper?
How does he know her?
Lovejoy, hey.
I'm gonna be annoyed if they
I
do
just
something
wanted
on
to see
my
what was so special about him. But he's dead.
He's not even gonna check him.
You're a brave girl coming in here.
I was about to say, it's like, I hope they have a plan. Maya, do something. You stuck him? I thought you were at least gonna trank him or whatever. See, this is cool. Yeah. Damn. That was rough. You know, when it comes to like killing somebody, I think that's probably got to be like the worst way to do it. Like, it's just so personal. Like, you're literally like choking the life out of somebody. That's crazy to me.
Thank you.
And she's gonna like get me out. Okay, I like this. See, this is cool because you have one person from each faction. You have a mountain men, you you have the 100, and you have a grounder all together. This is a cool visual right here.
We get him on trust.
Hey!
Get rid of the body.
You're gonna pose as a guard? That might work.
Raven did a good job. The air looks radiation free.
Raven is incredible.
Our blood heals them. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's why the kids on Mount Weather are in trouble.
It's funny because he was like this on the Ark, right?
You've done enough. You should walk away.
You don't know where you're going.
So draw me a map.
I'm in.
Maya's gonna die.
Okay.
She should have walked away. I already know where this is going.
Let me get to the radio so I can contact Clark.
I know where it is. Bellamy. Your people are disappearing.
I want to see the others.
Everyone here knows everyone.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, how are you gonna get past?
I'll come back for you. I promise. Take me to my friends.
President.
Put that down.
Monty,
Release him.
open it.
Okay, this is interesting. I didn't expect this to happen.
The ground is our birthright. You can't keep us from that.
President is dead.
Go back to the dorm and tell your friends to pack their things. You're going home.
Thank you.
Nah, someone's gonna kill this guy.
You don't seem to be grasping the situation here.
You should have died in the woods.
We saved your life.
He's not gonna talk.
He will if we open the door.
We are not doing that.
We need to know.
Torture doesn't work.
Clark, it could save your friends.
I'm the Chancellor.
Then act like one.
For real. You are such a pushover, Abby.
Hey, you're bleeding. You okay?
You were exposed. We need to retrace your steps and find the breach.
What about you?
This is my job. We'll be fine.
Keep the handkerchief.
I don't know if that excuse would have worked, because then the other guy would have just reported it. Like Maya said, there was an exposure on an elevator. They might need to decontaminate the place.
Tell me Dr. Singh was working alone. I can't do that.
Arrest him.
We've been bleeding people to stay alive for generations. That's our legacy. You betrayed me. You betrayed us all. Take him into custody.
Here we go.
I gave you an order. I'm sorry. Everyone wants to go to the ground. Can't blame them. Put my father in quarantine.
Yes, Mr. President.
Yeah, I can totally replicate this frequency. Good. If we can neutralize the Reapers, the tunnels are an option. Get on it.
You don't need to give me orders, Clark. I got this.
Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed by Clark, to be honest.
We'll finish this later.
Raven would kick Clark's ass, right? Because I kind of want to see that.
Jackson found genetic marker anomalies that could only come from someone who was born on the Ark.
It started. They're bleeding, my friends.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
What are you doing?
Killing him. Get out of my way, Kane.
Clark, you are not in charge here. We do things my way.
Clark is so confusing as a character. Like, she's like all over the place. We gotta save him because we need him. Oh. He's doing, we suspect he's doing what we thought he was doing. Now we gotta kill, what?
Mister? Are you on a ground unit?
Kid, go to class.
Dad's training for a ground unit.
It's pretty cool up there. Hope he makes it.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, boy. I was about to say, that was a weird scene. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah. I think Maya's gonna start a revolution here, and whoever wants to leave with them are gonna go with
All right, listen
the
up.
100.
We're getting out of here.
So pack your stuff.
What are you talking about?
They're just letting us go?
Now, before they change their minds.
Jasper, what the hell's going on?
And do what he says.
Now!
They're there.
Too late.
Get me to that radio.
We're too late. They're already bleeding them. It's over.
No. You don't get to give up, Clark. You killed Finn, and I didn't give up.
Holy crap.
Perfect timing.
Bellamy?
Clark, we have to talk fast. Something has changed. Jasper, Monty, everyone.
They just locked him in the dorm.
Things are gonna get ugly in here real fast.
Maya's with you?
She helped me escape.
If not for her, I'd be dead.
Clark's gonna say something shitty, isn't she? Use her as a hostage or something.
We need a plan that doesn't kill everyone. Please tell me we have one.
I hear you, but we can't do anything until you disable the acid fog.
Raven's gonna help you. There's a whole army
inside that mountain, and they don't even realize it.
Trojan horse. Good plan.
Is it doable?
She says it's not a problem. I need you to buy me some time. It won't be long before they realize I don't belong here, and if
that happens...
That can't happen. You're up.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep him looking outside instead of in. Get dressed. You're coming with me.
Under whose authority?
They've got Emerson. I'm letting the prisoner go.
Absolutely not.
He hasn't told us anything yet.
He doesn't have to. He's gonna tell them something.
So, wait a minute. How come they don't arrest Clark? You know what I'm saying?
You may be the Chancellor, but I'm in charge.
Oof. Holy shit. Okay.
Stand down before this gets out of hand. No.
You know what I don't like about this?
People could get hurt.
Clark leading the Grounders.
Not if you get out of my way.
The Grounders trust Clark. Maybe we should too.
Stand down.
Abby. Such a pushover. I don't believe this.
Open the gate. Now. Can you hear me all right? Because I need to make sure you get this.
Loud and clear.
I have a message for your leader. We're coming for him. The Grounder army is bigger than you think. Your acid fog can't hurt them. And now, thanks to you, neither can the Reapers.
Why would you tell him this?
Let our people go and we'll let you live. It's just that simple. It's an 8-hour walk back to Mount Weather. You're gonna do it in 6. Now go.
I don't care about Clark, to be honest.
You wanna explain to me how this helps my brother? The more they're looking at us, the less they're looking at him. Bellamy is the key to everything, Octavia. If he dies, we die.
Okay. Alright, guys. That was the 100 Season 2, Episode 11, Coup de Grace. So I like the episode. But I'm just going to get out what I did not like, or what I do not like about the story right now, just before I get into everything else. So I didn't realize this at first, but apparently there's like a sub-faction of fans that are on this pro-hate Clark train. I can kind of see that, because at first I was like, when I first started the series, I was kind of like, I wonder if I would like Clark. And I mentioned during sometime, I think in Season 1, or maybe even earlier Season 2, I'm like, you know what? I kind of like Clark. You know, I didn't think I was going to like her at first, but I kind of like her. But the more Season 2 progresses, I know there's desperation and all that. But there's just something about Clark. The way they're writing her is just, it feels inconsistent. Like, she feels like her loyalty, her morality, her morals, it just feels like her character just sways wherever the wind blows. Like, she doesn't feel consistent. Like in this episode, the whole point of they didn't know that they were being watched by those two mountain guys. They kill one and they have to save the other. Clark made mention that they have to keep him alive. You know, because the whole thing was they're suspicious of the mountain men using their friends' blood, you know, draining them to keep their own people alive. So she already had that suspicion, you know, and she made it a point. It's like, we need him. We need to keep him alive for reasons. So why all of a sudden, when we confirm what he's actually been doing, is all of a sudden Clark going nuts and it's like, okay, no, we have to kill him. You know, that shit doesn't make any sense. Like, and then all of a sudden it goes, she started there, then she's like, okay, we can't kill him. We're going to kill him. Then we can't kill him because we need to have him send a message. Just like back and forth, back and forth. Clark is just all over the place. And the fact that we're actually kind of addressing her kind of being so bossy or whatever, you know, in regards to everybody else. Like, Clark has no real role other than being this thing that holds this alliance together, you know. And we didn't even see Lexa in here. Like, it would have been nice to have, like, maybe Lexa back whatever Clark was saying. I don't know if it's just because Lexa was hurt. I know she hurt her leg in the last episode, but is that why she wasn't seen? Because it would have been nice to see Alexa and Clark kind of back each other's plans, so it doesn't feel like it's just all Clark. Because if we're just all following Clark's lead, it doesn't feel earned or deserved. Especially, it also feels weird seeing Clark back the Grounders. Like, that doesn't make, like, the visual of it is confusing as all hell. It's like saying Tom Cruise is the last samurai. Like, wait, what? What? I mean, good movie nonetheless, but come on, really? You're going to have the white man be the last samurai? And it's kind of like that same kind of visual representation here. You have this group of savages, and I hate calling them savages, but there's a visual distinction between the Grounders and the 100. And on first glance, you see savages being led by a white girl. Like, what? It was baffling. And to be honest, I don't like the visual of it. I mean, I guess it makes sense story-wise, but I just don't like it. And the fact that Abby is just being punked out like left and right, and she's supposed to be in charge. She doesn't even feel like a leader at all. I mean, why didn't she just give the title back to Jaha or to Kane or whatever? I mean, it appears no one wants to be leader except for Clark. And even then, it's like Clark just does whatever she feels like. She never has to face any consequences. She never has to, you know, own up to her own actions. Raven said it best. You killed Finn and you're, like, bossing me around. Like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Like, what do you even do around here? Like, Clark is annoying. I'm just going to say that flat out. Clark is annoying. She annoys me from time to time, but she also does make some good decisions. But I think that whenever she makes those good decisions, they were kind of, like, implanted in her mind by someone else, like better characters. And we're just kind of waiting for Clark to kind of finally get on board with it, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, right now I'm just kind of teetering on the edge. Like, do I really like Clark? I mean, I did. But now I'm just not like, eh. She just kind of just does what she wants. And no one ever really keeps her in check. It just feels like there's no stakes with her. She just does what she wants and that's it. Like, what? Like, everybody else is, like, punished. Like, work detail. Arrest them. You know what I mean? But with Clark, she just walks around the fucking camp like her farts don't stink. You know what I'm saying? It's like that in of itself, the whole bossy, like, open the gate now. Like, what? What? That in of itself is annoying. And I'll say that much. So, yeah. And when it comes down to the whole President Wallace and the sun, we knew that was coming. It's just a trope in sci-fi shows. You have the good guy, and then you have the bad guy underling. You see it all the time. I was recently watching Lord of the Rings. The same type of stuff happened there. You know what I'm saying? So with the son having his dad arrested because he kind of swayed, you know, security to kind of like follow his lead, which makes me wonder what's going to happen with Dr. Singh, because she was arrested, you know? So I wonder what happens there. Why did they not turn on the president right then and there? That would have been the perfect way. Like, you could have stopped the president, shoved him in a cage, and be none the wiser, and continued on with the work, yet where we are now. So, you know, I don't want it to make it seem like I'm ragging on the episode, because the episode was fine. It's just that there's some things in the story that I'm just not clicking with. Like, Clark is annoying, but everything else is just kind of like falling into place. I just wish we kind of got more from Lexa. I like kind of where we're going with Octavia. She's kind of got the look. She's looking more and more like a grounder, which makes me think that just she's going to be switching sides, or at least we're going to have. I don't even know at this point. There's like so many like avenues for storytelling and stuff like that. So we're going to figure that out once we get there. My cat is meowing, so I'm just going to have to end this and attend to him. So that being said, I think I'm just going to end it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, and you guys want to see this video with me in its entirety and skip the YouTube highlights, that option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is drop a like, comment down below what you want to see me react to next, subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and of course, share it with your friends. Helps you, helps me, helps the channel grow. Everybody wins in the end. Sorry I had to cut this short, but we'll get more into that. I think I've talked enough already as it is, but good episode nonetheless. I kind of want to see what happens next. Just a brief kind of ending here. Character-wise, I just want to see what happens with the Mount Weather storyline. I hope Maya doesn't die. I hope President Wallace doesn't die. Cage or Gage, or whatever his name was. I don't really give a fuck about him. He's just a character. Like him, he has more of a character than Harper, but he's just bad doctor. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens there. Don't really know what happens with Dr. Singh and all that. But we got ourselves a lot of interesting avenues to explore, so we'll see what happens there. All right, guys. Adios.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.